Welcome to Daily News Capsule by Dr. Chandana Priya. In today's Daily News Capsule, we will cover the most important national and international developments relevant for all competitive exams. The first news is about India's economy hits a powerful 7.7% growth. Despite a global economic crisis, India is thriving as the world's fastest growing major economy. We hit 7.7% GDP growth rate for financial year 2025-26. This is backed by 250 gigawatts of total renewable energy capacity, and Gujarat alone pulls a massive 50 gigawatts share and 21,000 crore investments in new local projects, which boosted the growth rate to 7.7%. Second news is about RBI slashes red tape for foreign bond investors. The RBI completely overhauled its rules for foreign portfolio investors, removing short term and concentration limits to let foreign cash flood into government bonds seamlessly. For financial year 2026-27, the simplified limits for central government securities are set at 4,62,490 crore for the first half and 4,77,006 crore for second half. And state bond limits are around 1.53 lakh crore to 1.64 lakh crore respectively. The third news is about the seafood push targeting a massive 30 billion export goal. India wants to quadruple its marine exports by tapping into huge global demands for processed seafood, utilizing newly signed trade deals. The plan aims to increase exports from $8 billion to 30 billion over 5 years. And India currently handles 8.8% of global fish production, that is 19.7 million tons. And Andhra Pradesh leads the charge, producing roughly 40% of India's fish and shrimp. The next news is about Khet Bachao Abhiyan mobilizes nearly 1 million farmers. A massive national agricultural movement is underway to save India's soil fertility by cutting down on chemical over fertilization and teaching sustainable and organic methods. Over 9.42 lakh farmers have joined. The ministry has deployed over 17,800 awareness drives reaching 6.98 lakh farmers and 8,850 field demos to show them how alternative nutrients work. The next news is about mango diplomacy, sweet talks, US supermarkets. The second Mango Magic Festival in Seattle pitched premium Indian mangoes to US retail giants like Costco to open lucrative global pathways for our farmers. India is the world's top mango producer, growing over 26 million metric tons annually, and we put premium varieties on display like Alfonso and Kesar. Next news is about EAM, External Affairs Minister. Dr. S. Jaishankar extends greetings on BIMSTEC Day, reaffirming India's commitment to deepening economic cooperation and connectivity across the Bay of Bengal region. Rare caracal spotted in Kuno. A rare wildlife cat called caracal was captured on a camera trap survey in Kuno National Park after being unseen in the area for several decades. Chief Minister Mohan Yadav welcomed the sighting, noting that the return of the species proves the success and commitment of Project Cheetah in protecting all local wildlife. The discovery highlights Kuno's transformation into a major internationally recognized wildlife conservation hub. Next news is about FSSAI newspaper packaging ban. Under the 2018 packaging regulations, the FSSAI has strictly prohibited all food businesses from using newspapers to store, wrap, or serve food items. This immediate directive follows joint enforcement action taken by the FSSAI and Mumbai civic bodies against a local vada pav vendor. The authority warned that printing inks contain toxic heavy metals like lead that contaminate food, while unhygienic newspaper handling drastically raises the risk of foodborne diseases. US forces strike Iranian border installations near Strait of Hormuz. This is important for prelims for mapping. Strait of Hormuz is located between Persian Gulf and Gulf of Oman. United States military forces launched targeted strikes against Iranian radar installations. The operations took place near strategic Strait of Hormuz amid ongoing regional maritime tensions. The last news is about India's 100th Ramsar site, which is very important for the prelims. 100th Ramsar site is Jai Prakash Narayan Bird Sanctuary, also known as Surhatal, located in Balia district of Uttar Pradesh. It was announced on World Environment Day, that is on 5th June 2026. Ramsar Convention signed in 1971 at Ramsar, Iran. Wetlands of international importance are called Ramsar sites. India now has 100 Ramsar sites, and Tamil Nadu has the highest number of Ramsar sites among Indian states. These were today's most important current affairs and the news updates. Follow Aspirants with Dr. Chandana for more such updates. If you found this video useful, please like, share and subscribe to Aspirants with Dr. Chandana Priya. Thank you.